Alright, welcome back everybody. I got the wing panel mold here. Like I said, me and my buddy Tom laid this one up yesterday. Turned out, well, we'll see how it turned out, but I think it turned out pretty good. I'm just reusing a bag from when we were molding the Horton. It's a pretty big one. Pretty big bag at least, but so there's some patches on from here and there from the Horton mold, like these ones here for vacuum infusion lines and all, but so hopefully I'll get the other wing skin way up this afternoon. Then possibly I'll find some time this week to come out here and pull that out and start drawing up the actual parts for the internal structure. And now you guys can begin to see just how much carbon fiber is actually in this thing. The stuff y'all are looking at right now is actually 2 layers of that. There's a layer of it on each side of the core material. And then of course there's that slot inside the core material, which is full of carbon fiber as well. Before I pull the pill ply off, I'll zoom in and see if you guys can't see the little, if I can arrange it just right. You can kind of see a hump right under my finger, and that runs the whole length of pretty much the whole length of where the flap will go. And then it splits out as you get closer to, oops. It splits as you get closer to the hub, like that, and then goes around, and then of course there's the area right here that the hub will be. Zoom back out for that. Pull some fuel ply. later. So like my little trimming method for around the glass off these things is just an extremely sharp wood chisel. This one actually came from a doorknob installation kit. But as long as it's a good sharp chisel, you can just put a little bit of pressure. It doesn't take much. Just make sure it stays flat on the flange, and then just kind of slowly work your way down the corner of the flange and everything. Again, you're only looking to cut the fiberglass layers. You don't want to really dig in. So if you're careful, this is extremely easy to do, and it gives you a part that is literally trimmed right there on the edge. Perfect every time. And the next set of molds I do, especially for that center wing spar box, I'm probably going to use a metal filled resin in order to and do the corners of that stuff. That way it's less likely to chip or scratch by doing this. And the only reason I'm going to do that particular one with that stuff is this stuff is extremely expensive, and the lines of about $200 to $300 a gallon. And because it's carbon fiber, it'll allow me to kind of let it harden a little more so than you would typically let it. That way it stays stable in its size before you trim it. So that's essentially wing panel. You'll notice this one is the rear carbon strap back here is a little forward of the trailing edge. That's done on purpose because this portion of it actually gets trimmed off, the portion after the carbon. That way the flap can slide up in there completely. I did it that way just to make the parting planes a little, it's having an angle and everything. Just one vertical parting plane for the mold. So it's a little bit of extra work. I mean, it shouldn't take more than 10 minutes to go cut a little slot there, knock it down, and take a nice straight edge with some sandpaper and sand it nice and perfectly flat. So, but there's one wing panel. When I get ready to lay up the top portion of this, I'll pop the video camera in and we'll do another video today, hopefully. Till then, y'all have a good time and we'll see you back here in the shop.